Hey YouTube, what's good and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a quick combo video, something a bit different. This was in regards to a request of a friend of mine, and I guess this is the reason why I want this card unbanned so badly. So today we're going to be talking about wind-ups, and we're not going to be using Zen Mighty, but we're going to be showing some cool combos you can do with wind-up cards, and that maybe this should stay on the ban list, but you know, me personally, I want it back. Anyway guys, like, comment, subscribe, Jonga5, shout out to Dominic Italiano, an insane player from Australia. This one's for you. So we have wind-up Magician and wind-up Shark, you know, a very iconic two-card combo in the game. So let's incorporate some modern Yu-Gi-Oh into these two cards, shall we? So we begin normal summon Magician. That activates our Shark. We can summon our Shark from our hand. This will trigger our Magician because our wind-up effect was activated. Summon another Magician from our deck. Next, we can make our wind-up Shark level 3, and then that will summon out yet another wind-up, triggering our second Magician, summoning out our third Magician. Alright, so now we can link to wind-up Magician and wind-up Shark into wind-up Zen Maintenance. I like his name, it's really cool. His effect activates when link summoned and a wind-up card to a hand. We can get the wind-up Factory. This will trigger our third wind-up Magician's effect. Summon a wind-up Rat out of a deck in defense mode. It's important because if it was in attack mode, we could use this effect. However, we can just use our Zen Maintenance's effect, banish that off the field, to summon another copy of itself. So this will, of course, activate our Factory, add a wind-up Shark to our hand. So now we can overlay these two wind-up Magicians into a Gallant Granite. And I'm pretty sure you guys might know where this is going. Activate wind-up Rat, tilt it to defense, summon back the Magician. This will trigger our Shark in our hand, summon that, and then trigger our Magician once more, summon our third Shark out of our deck. So all three Sharks, all three Magicians. Really cool. So now we want to clear up our field a bit, and I guess this is where I want to try and do cool stuff that's unique to the wind-ups, because I guess any deck can do, you know, Appaloosa, Savage, Needle Fiber, but you know, let's try and do some cool, unique stuff. So we can go 2 water monsters into Bahamut Shark. Next, activate Gallant Granite's effect to detach, to get Adamanticipator Researcher to our hand, and then we can summon her to the field because we have a rock monster. Now we might want to tidy up our field a little bit so we can link the Zen Maintenance and the wind-up Magician to just any link 3 you want, but you can actually play Celine in this deck because you have spellcasters in this forms of the Magician, get enough spells to be able to summon them back. That's really cool. But the main idea was we just wanted to clear our space. So we can link summon now for Researcher and Granite for, you know, our best friend Chris Drawn Harley Fiber, and then we use his effect, summon a line out of our deck, and then, you know, standard stuff we all know and we all love. Link cross, get our 1 token because we only have 1 space, but that's fine. Next, we want to get rid of, again, make space, so we can go Celine and link cross for Appaloosa. And then we go Lion and link cross token for Marcha Beta Marcha. Now we want to summon back Adamanticipator Researcher with Marcha, and then we get our Lion token. We want to turn that token into a Link Spider, so that now we have 2 effective monsters. Turn Middle Marcha and Link Spider into Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. Next, we have 2 Earth level 3, Earth level 2. So we can synchro those into Naturia Beast. Lastly, Bahamut Shark activates to detach, summon a Totally Awesome, and then we finish off our combo for the upcoming best friend of the game, Anaconda, Red Eyes Fusion, Black Dragon, Dark Magician for Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So this is just a little fun combo, fun demonstration of how, you know, some of the most iconic old cards of the game, you know, Magician, Shark, incorporate them with some new cards, and you can do some pretty cool stuff. And I guess benefits of the wind-ups: access to Bahamut Shark, access to Naturia Beast. And believe me, there's a lot more you can do with them. Like there are warrior wind-ups, for example. So as you're doing this, you can actually build into warrior cards to make Isolde, to do Infernoble plays as well. But we're not going to do that. But we're going to do another really cool combo that I just found. So stay tuned for that one. Okay, so combo number 2 will again be a wind-up Magician and a wind-up Shark combo. So we begin in a very similar way. Normal, special, activating my Magician, summon another copy of our deck. We adjust our level, summon the 3rd Magician, go into the Zen Maintenance. Again, very similar to what we've already done. Get the Wind Up Factory. That'll trigger our Magician's effect, summon the rat, and then we get to banish the rat, summon a new rat, triggering our factory, adding a shark to our hand. Next, we want to stack these again for Gallant Granite. And then activate the rat, summon back the Magician, triggering our shark, triggering our Magician for our 3rd wind-up Shark. So we're kind of similar back to where we were before, but we're going to do a couple of different things this time around. So we still go the double shark into the Bahamut Shark, and then we still get the Researcher off the Granite, special summon her. But this time we're going to turn these into Hyperbrax, but we're going to summon Jet Synchron out of our deck. Alright. So now we want to clear off some cards, so we'll go Wind Up Magician and Zen Maintenance for a Cross Sheep. Next we can go Wind Up Rat and our Jet Synchron for Herald of Arclight. Now we can activate our Shark's effect, summon out our Totally Awesome, and now we have a Synchro and we have an Exceed, so we can contact fuse those together to hard make the Elder Entity Nitz, and then that'll activate our Cross Sheep. We can summon back our Wind Up Rat, and then we can tilt him to defense to summon back our Wind Up Shark. Alright, so this is a really cool setup. You're going to do quite a lot of this, but one thing in mind that I really like, so you can actually stack your Shark and your Elder Entity Netis for an Abyss Dweller. So that means during your opponent's turn, you can detach the Entis off the Abyss Dweller to pop a card, as well as steal your opponent's extra deck. However, we still have some other cards here to work with. So, for example, we can just leave our Jet Synchron in our graveyard. On our opponent's turn, we can activate Fiber's effect, tag him out. For a Wonder Magician, we get to destroy a spell and trap. Next, we can quick Synchro into a Boral Savage. So, like, in terms of interaction, we can destroy a back row, we can destroy a card, we can steal their extra deck, and we have the Omni Negate of the Totally Awesome. But I guess if you wanted to go even further beyond that, still summon out Wonder Magician, you could have activated your Jet Synchron on your last turn and left it here beside your Needle Fiber. And now when you quick Synchro, you can go level 3 and then 2 Tuner monsters for Quistron, Quarion, Gandrax. So if you don't know what he does, you can banish 3 monsters from their hand or their field up to the number of synchro materials you use, so you can banish 3 monsters. So that's really cool. Alternatively, there's one really obscure play as well that would require a different line of thinking, but in theory, if you left a Needle Fiber and a Shark on the field, you could banish Needle Fiber for Quistron Quandax, and then you can get to activate his effect to summon a very interesting water synchro monster, so we can quick synchro for a white or a whale. And so when this card is synchro summoned, you get to destroy all of your opponent's attack position monsters. So that's just some really random cool stuff that you can do with wind-ups, I guess, using their unique levels, setups, and strategies. And I guess even in this combo, you can almost cross-sheep back the Herald of Arclight, make a second Herald of Arclight. There's a lot that can be done. You can even, you know, if you're that way inclined, search a Saravis when you send the Arclight to the graveyard. Or also, if you're furthermore inclined, you can actually, a lot of these rank 4s, you can overlay them for Dugaris, the Timeless, summon back the Wind Up Magician, and keep going and keep doing more combos. But I guess that's it for the quick video. Again, shout out to Dom. And I guess a warning to maybe people that want to see Wind Up Zen Mighty unbanned. You can do quite ridiculous things, crazy things, because rank 4s are not balanced right now, especially with Needle Fiber in the game. Gallant Granite into Researcher is too strong, and maybe this keeps this on the ban list. But I would like to see the list back, because as a generic rank 3 Exceed, man, there are some sick decks that you can make around wind-ups and links. Anyway guys, thank you, like, comment, subscribe, Jonker5, peace out.